Alright, good afternoon everyone. Make sure you guys hit the subscribe button, leave me a thumbs up, and go follow the Instagram account at ToddleyProductions. Also, if my outfit looks familiar, it's because I filmed my Cobalt video on the same day as this. So definitely go and check that video out. That will be linked in the description or up in the top right corner. I think it's this one. It might be this one. I don't know because it's backwards. But what I have here, and you can probably see in the reflection of my sunglasses, in case anyone has noticed, there's been a certain jet ski that has been absent from my YouTube channel all summer, completely, except for possibly like one video in the very beginning, like in the spring when we got the jet skis out. Well, it's back, and it's right here. And this is the Seadoo XP. So we are gonna go over this just jet ski today, and yeah, as you can see right now, we've got the 96 XP and the 96 GSX sitting pretty on the trailer. Unfortunately, it's August 31st, which means it's about time to winterize them here in northern Michigan. We got probably another 3 to 4 weeks of solid weather, and then it just deteriorates after that. So I'm gonna uncover this, and we're gonna check it out, and I think I'm even gonna start it up. I might even start up the GSX, I don't know. And then also, side note, this jet ski right there, that's my girlfriend's jet ski. That's the Seadoo SP, formerly of my ownership, but now she owns it. I have it back because I'm winterizing it for them. So you may be wondering what actually happened to this jet ski, and I don't know if I ever explained it, but the end of last season, so fall of 2019, almost a year ago, we went to put this jet ski away and we went to winterize it, and the starter locked up, or at least we suspected it was a starter. Turns out it ended up being the flywheel had teeth out of it. Once we had to end up pull the motor out, it was just a whole thing. So it kind of sucked because I really was looking forward to riding this jet ski just since I actually purchased it like middle of July last year on this trailer for a really good deal, because it was this one and another one which I ended up selling for parts, which is not bad. But now this jet ski's back. I haven't even ridden this yet. Honestly, if I start this jet ski up in this video, it's the first time I've heard this jet ski run in a year. I have not heard it run. I heard it roll over once and then the starter locked up again. That's when we had issues, because we had to put a starter in it and it literally rolled over once and locked up. And then I was like, oh, well, it must not be the starter. So I was unable to diagnose it myself, so we took it to a friend's house and he went through it. I didn't care because we had the GSX, and the GSX has been mint. But this is, at the end of the day, this is still a jet ski I want to ride. I still got it to ride, and really it's not in bad shape. I mean, somebody obviously buffed it and cleaned it up. I didn't buff it, but it looks buffed. So we're gonna check the engine. We're gonna check it out. It's had all new, I'm trying to think, I don't even know what's been done to it, just because I paid him and everything, and I bought all the parts. I spent probably about $300 in parts, or $300 or $400 in parts, and then he charged me like $400 in labor, which isn't bad. I mean, stuff I could have done, but he actually pulled the motor out, so really $400 for labor is pretty cheap considering he had the motor all the way out and he checked everything. So I will pull this out, pull this seat off, and we'll check it out. Okay, so for starters, this got all new fuel lines, all new oil injection lines. We've put a new temp sensor in it because it didn't have a temp sensor. And then the main stuff was a flywheel. He said it kind of chewed up the stator wires, so he was like, you might as well just get a stator while I have it completely torn apart. So I'm trying to think if that was it. And then a starter, but I don't know. I haven't even gotten to ride it yet, so I think I need to lower the trailer. So 1 second. I had the trailer up because it's been pouring rain every day, but there's finally a break from that. I'm just gonna get the lanyard. I think we're getting lanyards. I think we're gonna get new ones made, because this doesn't. It doesn't beep, but everything works. The trim doesn't work on this jet ski or the speedometer. The only thing that works on this is the fuel gauge and like, I think the gas light, temp light, oil light, which those are the most important. I could care less about the temp or about the trim or the fuel or the speedometer. I mean, yeah, I could care less about the trim working or the speedometer working, because I know these things are fast. So I took the ODI grips from off the SP and I swapped them onto this before I sold it to Courtney. Just because they don't need the ODI grips, you really don't need on the SP. They're more of just like a you know, aesthetic thing. But on this jet ski, they actually serve some purpose because they are more grippy and you need it for this. So yeah, it runs. And actually I'm pretty excited to go and ride it. Hopefully we can get at least one riding video out of it before the season's over. I'm just gonna turn the gas back off. But not really sure on if I'm gonna be keeping this one. Probably keep it at least one more season. I'm not sure, I haven't decided yet. At least now everything's been thoroughly gone through, and you know, we know everything's good on it now. Like everything's been touched. Few lines. Oh, he rebuilt the carbs. That was like one big thing I forgot. Yeah, he rebuilt the carbs on this thing. It's good. It's good to go. The carbs on the GSX need to be rebuilt pretty bad, and yeah, it smells like, he said he pre-mixed it because one of the oil lines came off. You can smell it. Even though the oil injection still works, he ended up having to pre-mix it just to be safe. But I don't know. I guess this is going to be kind of a short video of me just talking. We'll go check out the, I gotta get a thumbnail, but we'll go check out the SP. We pulled the SP out Friday morning and we drove back down. But here's the SP. It will be getting winterized. I will probably be making a video on how to winterize it, so if you want to see that, leave it in the comments. If not, if I don't make a video, I can still at least try to make a video explaining it. We have to figure out how to winterize the GSX because it does not have this little guy here. This little piece in this line doesn't have one, so we should just be able to put one in, but we'll do that when you know, we get to that bridge. So hopefully this video was not too boring about the XP. Hopefully it explained a little bit about what was going on with it and why it hasn't been on the channel all summer. I still own it. It's still here. So anyway, thanks for watching. Peace out. See you in the next video.